It was good to have a day once in a while where things just relatively went okay. Everyone having a nice little hot pot together. Spending time as friends. No significant evil plan overhead. But if there is one thing to be noted, is that probably won't last for long. And since we actually got a little glimpse more of the girl with the snake, hopefully that wasn't just a little cameo. We'll have to see, though. Oh. Okay, that's item. But just starting off with gunshots and explosions. Just the armoured exoskeletons. It's a trap. One way of dealing with it, just hide behind the others. So they're behind those, robots trying to test their combat efficiency? Coming up with an automated army or something. Or she'd feel better if she didn't stuff herself so much. But that might be asking a little more out of her. Why did it seem as though she was looking a bit forlorn over that? And she held her gaze at the wall longer than should have been necessary. Who? Well, I'm thinking we're now getting... Oh, it's a mixture of the previous. A glimpse into the next big storyline to be shown off. And also, having like a mercenary group like Item and just hiring them to do your test runs, no matter what you're trying to figure out or gain data on. It's actually pretty efficient. Rather than having to find people that are expendable, get people who are in that line of work anyway. So now any kind of small talk she makes with anyone, it will be accused of, oh, was it that guy? She just loves pushing buttons, doesn't she? That's why they're visiting the hospital. And after being in a coma for years, how much... I can't remember what it's called. Like, how much of her muscle mass has been wasted away. She's moving out. Is this the first that Uharu is hearing about it? No, but she's going to struggle after losing her roommate. You know, if I do ever move, well, I will, but there will be cardboard boxes for veritable years, probably. Things only need to be put away when they're used. Otherwise, it's too much effort. Have you lived in this city at all? But with stuff going on a daily basis, they're going to need guards everywhere. Now, I'm imagining that this little conference is going to blow up in a big way in some fashion. But it's the first just hearing of it. There she is again. How gracious of her. A purse snatcher. Yeah, rather than introducing yourself. I mean, pretty efficient way of doing it, I guess. Although you have now drawn quite a crowd. Why would you be in the business of, like, snatching purses in a city where people have abilities and can fuck you up that easily? Even if you're not meant to. Now we have someone condemning the action of stopping criminals. Was this one of the ones we saw at that little dark room that the experiment was a success? Huh. Oh no, a blade. Then she would have many other opportunities to do something about it, and so would others around? Yes, a lot of what ifs, but if my uncle didn't have a penis, he'd be my aunt. So what? It doesn't matter. These circumstances didn't happen. You can come up with a whole bunch of different things that might be. What if he had explosives on him? Sure, if he had the intent of actually using the knife, he would have had it out when using the bag, and he just left. He didn't care. Just instilling virtues and putting in doubt. And trying to put the idea of using abilities is bad. with people moving around, and let's, bring up the past and what happened. Well, we're not getting the flashback. Don't get any ideas. Well, the tone of her voice, she needs to freshen up first. What colour today? But that face she pulled. That was the perfect ending of that joke. So she knew this day was coming. I mean, after everything that they've been through to get to this point, yeah. And Bunry probably needs someone there with her instead of just getting out to live on her own. And seeing her, out of the hospital gown and out of the bed is quite a good step. And also, just seeing this one kind of gives us an explanation for all of the others that were in the same circumstance. This time. Christ. Well, she's a member of Judgment. Can't pick and choose when to be on duty. They'll just have to join in celebrations later. Maybe seeing that for the first time would be slightly surprising. Quite a nice looking cake. She really went all out, didn't she? Have you seen what she does in Judgment? She's in charge of all that kind of stuff anyway. Being competent in ways that I couldn't even imagine. Keys. And I guess having this celebration without her leads to her thinking about what life would be like without them being in the same room and living together. I mean, world where all this shit goes on like a regular occurrence, really, having someone who's just kind of generically good in most things, organisation being one of them, it's a skill that is often looked over. Not the worst reason. Quite a decent role model. That's just her. Just a few. Think on the bright side. Yeah. What kind of signal exchange or error in the system? Is this got anything to do with the fight in the fire? And like all the robots kind of exploding. Ah, it worked! This or not. Ah. You're too late. Along with the cake and everything else? Was it not enough already? Yeah, just some Taiyaki. Well, they can save it for a while. It had extra meaning than just an extra gift. So what now? Every time that they see Taiyaki, they're gonna burst into tears? I mean, you've been learning from the best. I would have no idea how to react in a situation like that. Although, what do you say on the if you're on the sidelines watching it? Just sit there, finish your drink. She's always a bit heavy-handed. Missed a chance. Nothing can go wrong with shortcuts. And they're just passing through a park or something. Not what you'd really expect to find in a flower bed. Did she mean to take a nap in the flowers there, or? I was about to say don't seem too phased about just being woken by a group of people, but clutching the bag like that. Not if you've watched South Park, you don't. And if anyone knows the episode I'm on about, mention it. February, okay. At least Saturn managed to get a word out of her. Huh. What a strange thing for her to come out with. Where did that come from? Any information? What's going on? Why were you there? Excuse me? What? Is she the next, mercenary execution squad out after her? You don't have to worry about Item, it's the small girl with candy sleeping in a fat flower bed you need to worry about. Also, along with all of the sisters that Misaka was mentioning about being in the hospital, do you think part of it also extended to Toma, who is in and out on a bi-weekly basis? Of course. Checking out Item. Upgrading the project to the next level. You see, these guys that their computers checking over Item, and those robot suits giving me flashbacks to the granddaughter of something or other, can't remember the name, giant mech suit from first season. But there's been multiple storylines in Railgun where it's what it seems like those with abilities, those without, in a class warfare kind of situation. But also with that weirdly well-dressed small child waking up and spouting your friend's name, I wouldn't immediately tell them that she's there. That's the one you're mentioning. I'd figure out why you know the name, what the purpose of the name is about. Just in case she does have some sort of sleeper agent kill switch. But there's so much we can enjoy in Railgun, and apparently simple things even like Taiyaki is one of them. Not that I've had, just baked goods with red bean paste. And then putting Uiharu on a pedestal, she's this epitome of greatness, being able to manage all of these things and be so nice. Something that we can't ever emulate. Well, maybe not. She does go above and beyond. But simply just caring about your friends, people you know, and just helping them out, not for your own benefit or gain, shouldn't be that difficult. But now that, what was her name, Harure and Banri are moving out, getting their own place, are we going to get a catch-up with them at any point? Being brought back into the swing of things? Or is that just cementing off that storyline so we can move on to bigger and greater things? We're going to have to find out by watching more. Luckily, there does seem to be a bit more. So, if you're willing to sit around and watch it, let me know down below, especially if you enjoyed this one. Leaving a like and a comment helps out the channel. Subscribing really helps us grow. And growth means probably more anime in the future. So, everyone wins. Apart from everyone that is subjected to having to see my videos. But there's more Railgun on the way, so get yourself some rest. I'll see you there. I feel like I'm going to need quite a few snacks and cakes going forward. After some of the things I've seen in anime, I don't think I'm ever going to recover. But if you want to make it slightly easier on me, consider joining onto my Patreon. And much like these amazing people here. So once again, I really need to thank Electric Ant, Arthea, Noku, Raywin, Shiwan, Mecha, Matt, Stinsfire, Jennifer Rojas, Girly, Kite, Saltitron, Cardboard, Dark Shadow 7899, and everyone else. Because without you by my side, I'd still be eating cake, but I wouldn't be quite so happy about it.